Right, guys. So, first of all, what experience have you got?
None.
None.
A
Okay.
haircut before.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
three in Regal Gentleman videos. That's about
Yes.
it.
Okay, no worries. So I was talking to Liam, and you've probably picked the hardest technique to learn, if I'm honest,
Okay.
because this takes about a year to practice to learn
Okay.
to do it right. So I had a few slight concerns because obviously I will obviously find out what scissors you use and things, but this technique is called scissor-over-comb. Now, it would take, we'd have to do this daily to learn how to do this the way I do it. And probably if we did it 5 days a week, it'd take about a year,
Okay.
just so you know. So I want to kind of talk you through, first of all, what equipment you've got. And I can also tell you how to section the hair. That's a really easy one, because that's the best. That's to help minimize any sort of, well, hopefully no bad DIY sort of disaster, should we say. And also just give you kind of a basic step-by-step of how to make this work for today, okay? Because there's a lot of elements that could go wrong, I'm not going to lie. Like nicking the top of the ear, for example, that's something that happens quite a lot when you're training, just so you know. I've done it myself, so honestly, I've done it myself. It does happen when you're learning this technique. So that's why I want to try and kind of steer you in a way that hopefully that won't happen. Okay, under my guidance, because we don't want that. So yeah, exactly. I thought you would. So first of all, talk me through what have you got? What equipment do you have at hand?
So we have a blow dryer.
Yep.
We've got a wall buzzer,
yep.
with sizes of 5 to 1.
Okay, cool.
And we have a pair of scissors here as well that are for clipping hair.
Okay, yeah.
And 3 different combs.
Okay, yeah, cool. Can I see the combs? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So that one, the longest one without the handle on is the one you want to use today. So the one with the teeth, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of all.
And that's what we got.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, have you not got any smaller trimmers, like the outline trimmers?
No, this is all we have.
Okay, no worries. Can you just turn the clipper towards me? Can you just turn it on the side for me? And then turn it around the other way for me. Okay, and then just turn it to the back for me as well, so the back of the blade's facing me. Okie dokie. Now, has that side got a chip in it?
A chip?
Has it got like has it got a tooth missing? Along
it does look like the farthest one on this side.
Yeah.
Only that one.
Okay. Don't use them because they'll cut you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because that blade's open. Because when the guard's in front, the blade before the guard is what moves, is what cuts. And the back blade, which is like the heel, that is the thing that protects you from cutting yourself. Okay. So if any teeth are missing and you press too hard, the blade's exposed. So stay away from using them. All right, especially if you're detailing. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, there's one thing.
That's good to know. Believe it or not, I've cut myself with those before.
Okay, there we go. So what we want to do, I think the first thing to do would be lay out your tools in front of you. So move the clippers away and lay your scissors and your comb and your hairdryer in front. So always have a nice layout that is nice and clean. Because the cleaner the layout, the cleaner you feel, the cleaner the sections, the cleaner the haircut will be. Is one thing that I always try and do. There we go.
Okay.
I know it's little things like that, but it does make a massive difference to how you feel and how prepared you feel. Right.
Okay.
So have you got a little towel or a gown, or you don't mind getting that t-shirt covered in here?
I got something I'll toss over myself real quick.
Brilliant. There we go. Nice. There we go. Awesome. Right. So the first thing you want to do is wet down his hair. So wet his hair down. Have you got a spray or anything like that at all?
Not spray, but I can just wet, or you can wet your hair, or.
I can just get a
Yeah,
little bit more. I just
yeah.
taught that in the shower as well, so it's not dry right now, but
Okay, that's fine. It needs to be a little bit dry. It needs to be quite wet though for this.
okay.
Just simply because it's easier to section the hair then, you see.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That looks like it should be okay. Just do the sides and the back a little bit more as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's great. Now, what you want to do now, so I'm going to move on to the barber now, okay? I'm going to call you the barber from now on. So it gives you a little bit more of a title. What you want to do is get your comb and comb his hair all the way back from the front to the crown. Stand behind him though. So stand behind. There we go. That's better. And comb it all the way back. Now what we're looking to do is expose the front hairline.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah. So now you can see the shape of the hairline at the front. Are you in front of a mirror?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, I want you to find the round of the head. So what I want you to do is I want you to place the comb flat along his sideburns, flat like this. Yeah. A bit further down, a bit lower down. So it's sort of parallel with his ear, in front of his ear. That's it. Now, just using your fingers, press on the side of the comb so the comb is sitting like this. That's it. There we go. Now look in the mirror. Move your right hand off. There we go. Now head straight. Can you see that? So you're finding the squareness of his head now. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So what that's showing you is where you need to leave it longer and where you can take it shorter.
Oh.
So the top of the comb, you leave longer, and the bottom of the comb, you can take shorter. Okay? Now, with the comb, yeah, and do you know what? Just bear with me. I'm going to get a comb. Bear with me.
Okay.
So I have a comb. Okay? So you mirror me. Okay? So you put it flat on the side of the head. So as you can see, mine is sitting flat. So mine needs to be longer here and shorter here. Now, if you use your thumb, slide the comb up his head. That's it. Move it right up. And then bring your other hand over and bring it over the top of his head. Now, try and keep your head straight for me, sir. There we go. Now, there's the flat of his head. Now, let go of that so it stays straight. There we go. Nice. So there is the top of his head, right? Now, bring that down until it has a sort of an angle of this sort of angle on the side. There we go. That's the round of his head. Okay? So that's where you're looking for your horseshoe to be, your guide to be to start. Okay? That's where you find the round of the head. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. There we go. Now, so pull that comb forward. There we go. That's it, yeah. And finish on his hairline here. That's it. Bit further round, bit more round. So flatten the comb against his head. That's it. Bring it up so it's more on an angle like this. That's it. There we go. Now, starting from his fringe, so from the front here, you come around the side for me. Come around to his left-hand side. There we go. Now, I want you to turn the comb sideways so it's the teeth are facing inwards. That's it. And horizontal as well. There we go. And I want you to take a section and push the hair from the side and up and over.
Up to the top.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. There we go. And then push the section underneath. Push it down. So you're basically creating a straight line. That's it. If there's any hair falling down from the top, it's a bit too low. So the hair should fall evenly and part evenly. There we go. Nice. So all the way into the fringe as well. So how's that line looking? Is that looking nice and straight?
It's pretty straight, yeah.
Cool. There we go. That's good. That's it. Now this does take your time. You have to take your time with this one because this is like the most pivotal sort of section you'll take throughout the whole hair. Because this identifies where if you go too high on the sides and the back, this is when it can look a bit uneven when you're working through the top. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's nice. That's nice. I like that technique. Very good. Right. So that's great. So Sonali, can you just, that's enough for now on that side. Can you do the same on the other side for me now as well? So remember the round of the head. There we go. Keep it going a bit more round. That's it. Perfect. There we go. That's ideal. Excellent. Yep. That's it. Nice. I like that. I like that technique of turning it around then. That's very good. So when you get to the top of the hair, a good little tip, right, is when you're combing the hair at the top, flip the comb around this way. So as though you're like revving a motorbike, it's just flip the comb around and that will take it into the middle of the hair. So if I can show you now, can you see on my camera? As you're sliding the comb over the top of his head, turn it around so the teeth are facing the top of his head. And what that'll do, it'll hook the hair around and section the hair into the top as well. So it'll almost like loop the hair into the top. Saves it going on the other side of the head, that's all. It doesn't matter if it's too low at the moment because this is your first attempt. It's just saving you from going too high. It's like prevention over cure. We can always take more off. We can't put it back on. If we could, I would not be sitting here and I'd be on a yacht right now. So. That's looking nice now.
Should I turn to face you to give you a better, more heads-on look at it?
Not just yet. Just let if I was you, let Sonali do it in that sense because it's like I was going to ask you to turn to me in a sec once she feels like she's got it right.
Okay.
Turn to me. Nice. Cool. So if you want to match, if you want to see if it's matching up, what the best way to do it is place your index finger at the front, so here on one side where the line is. That's it, and then stand behind and place your other finger on the other side of the section as well, so the other side of the headlight. Now, is that looking even in the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Now, that's good. Now, if you just want to wet your comb under the sink and just go round both sections just to make sure it's really wet so it stays in place. Don't worry, I've done many haircuts like this. Many. I've done a lot of hotel to hotel haircuts, so it's we've had to do this a few times. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's okay. Low is okay.
Cool. There we go. That's it. Right. So at the back to section out the crown, literally in one. So both you can see both sides of the sections at the back, right?
Yeah.
Just work around the head and match them up. Doing the same technique of kind of scooping that hair up into the top of the head. I know it does seem like it's a long thing to do, but it makes a big difference. Big difference. So how are you feeling about that section? Is that looking nice and neat to you?
It is, yeah.
Good. That's good to know. Nice, nice. Right, do you want to do a little spin for me, sir? So I can have a little look at how that's looking. Very nice. Very nice. That is very good. Very, very good. Nice. That is, I'm very impressed, Sonali. This is very good. It's the first
Yay.
Zoom consultation I've ever done. And so if they can all be like this will be amazing. So the next thing we need to do is I want you to get your scissors. And I want you to come away. So if you don't mind just moving off a little bit for me, just off camera a little bit. Just so we've got a little bit more room so I can speak to Sonali a little bit more and show what to do. So if you come around to me, Sonali, on the camera, and I want you to lift your comb up. There we go. Now, with your scissors, are you left-handed or are you right-handed?
I'm left-handed.
You're left-handed. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. Are they left-handed scissors though?
Are they? I can be right-handed. I'm pretty ambidextrous.
No, you're best working with what you're. They might still work. It shouldn't be an issue. If they're just like you,
right-hand scissors. They're probably right-hand scissors.
Okay. So if you can just lift up your hands with the hand with the scissor in, that's it, yeah. So your third finger, your ring finger, needs to be inside that top. Yeah, next finger along. Next one, third ring finger. So this one.
Oh.
That's it. And your little finger needs to rest on the tang, which is the little loop off the bottom there, like that. And that's how you hold your scissors correctly. Now try, with your thumb, try and place the scissor just a little bit further along to the end of the thumb. Right, yeah. Hold that thought. I'll go and get a pen.
Whoa, so that's what that's for. That makes oh my God, there's so much more control now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's mine. Right? Third finger in, like this. Thumb in, little finger resting.
Oh, okay.
And then you turn it around to face horizontal like this. Okay? Now just moving your thumb, open the bottom blade. Yep. Keep going with this. That's it. So what you're ideally looking to try and learn for yourself, and this is good for future practice, is you just open the bottom blade of your scissor like that. Now the reason for that is when you're working on scissor-over-comb, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
It's only the bottom blade that cuts the hair coming through.
Oh.
Like, so that's how you can control the amount of hair that you're cutting. So it just works like that. If you watch, can you see that? I'm trying to get the best angle for this, but the
angle you had before was good.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm on my tablet. You see, so I'm trying to get the right angle. There we go. So can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking to try and practice on. So over the next couple of months, when you start doing this regularly, this is the thing you want to learn first. Okay? It's that I was never allowed to hold a pair of scissors until I could do that.
Wow.
I know. Because that's the thing that it's about control. It's all about control of the tools you have. The same thing with clippers and things like that. It's all about the control.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to show you something else with your comb. So put your scissors down for a second. Now hold your comb up in the air with the opposite hand that you're not going to use. So if you're left-handed, you'll be using the scissors in your left hand. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The comb will be in your right. Now the way you're holding it there is perfect. Okay? That with your right hand, that is perfect. Okay? I was going to try and explain how to hold it, but you've done it perfect for me. Okay? Now when you're working up the head, right, when you're cutting, right, when you take a section, you want to hold it like that between your, like the letter C, so between your index finger and your thumb, right? And try and have the spine of the comb, the back here, placed against your palm. That's it. That's it. Now, with your index finger, push on the top of the comb so it turns around. That's it. Just try and move your index finger and your thumb.
Oh, okay.
A lot harder than it looks, isn't it? Now, if you just move your wrist over and turn it round so it's completely the other way, so it's like I want it, that's it. And now bring it back up again. That's it. That's what you're looking to try and perfect when you're doing scissor over comb. Because as you take a section, you go in, sorry, I'll do that again. You comb down, you go in, and you scoop up. So when you can learn to use your index finger and your thumb to move your comb, you won't lose it. It won't fall out your hands, so then you have to start again. And that way, you can work on scissor over comb perfectly like that. That's it. What you're doing there is good. That is very good, yeah. That is very good. Now, what you want to do with that, to put into practice, is more than working in the same way as that video, because it'll probably be easier to teach you a different way. More than working in section and lifting up and cutting, what I might do is I'll just show you how to work from the bottom up, okay? That's more of a basic way of doing it, really. So if you want to wet the comb and comb the back and sides of the hair, just bear with me 1 second.
Oh, here. Oh,
Ooh. Sorry, guys, 1 sec.
you're good.
Sorry, the guys want to. My kid needs to go upstairs. So if you turn around and turn the back, so you've got the back of the head facing me. That's right. There we go. Now, what I want you to do is, before you have your scissor in your hand, I want you to practice that technique of moving the comb up and down by working from the bottom of the neck up to the top of that section and then bringing it down. So like this, up, then down, up, then down, up, then down. That's it. Sorry, use the wider teeth.
Okay.
Swap ends. That's it, yeah. There we go. So scroll down, that's it, and go up. Nice and slow. Don't need to be quick. That's it. Up and down. We just keep doing that for a minute just to get used to it. Try and place the spine of the comb flat against the back of the head. That's it. Up and off. And try and work that comb right up and off the head. So go right up. There we go. That's it. That's it. Keep going. That's it. That's it. Wow, you are really picking the hang of this. I'm not joking. I'm honestly not joking. This is very good. Now, that technique there, if you start at the bottom, so if you turn the comb round and take a section of his hair, that's it. That's it. Keep going. Same thing you're doing. Yeah, that's it. What you do then is get your scissors in your hand. Start at the very bottom. So comb that hair down again. Pick the section up. That's it. Take your scissors and cut that section. Work along the comb. That's it. Now start again. When you've done that, scroll down and go up again a bit higher up. Keep going up, higher up, higher up, higher up, and you should see that section underneath shorter. Yeah, cut that.
So this is like in the front. So should I
angle the teeth more towards you? There we go. Can you see that section underneath you just cut?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah. If it's easier for you, Sonali, just stand right in front of the camera. Okay, just when you're cutting, okay? Right, so if you comb down again, right? You comb down, what you're starting to see, you'll start to see the shorter sections in the hair, right? So essentially, if you start at the very bottom of the neck and you work up to them sections, you just need to basically stay in what I would say like about maybe 2 centimeter sections from the very bottom up to the top, and just basically bringing the comb up and off the head out towards you. And what I'll do, I'll go shorter at the bottom and longer at the top. Okay. Essentially, keep that technique all the way through the back and sides.
Okay.
And that is pretty much. It's a very, very basic beginner's way of learning to do scissor-over-comb.
Okay.
All right. So how confident would you feel if I left you there to go and do it?
I feel pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
But if I leave you there and you have a go at doing that, okay?
Okay.
When you get to the ears, always make sure when you put the comb in, you pull the ear down, put the comb in, and make sure the ear is nowhere near the spine of the comb.
Okay.
Okay? We'll give that a go. Just for now, just for this particular thing, just do the back and sides and leave the top. Because the top will blend, with that section being the way it is, it will blend into the sides the way you've done it.
Okay.
All right? So give that a go, and then send Liam a picture when you've done it. And maybe we'll try and link up another time and we can go through it again.
Perfect.
Does that sound okay?
Sounds good.
You sure?
Yeah, I think
Thank you very much.
Awesome. You're very welcome. Thank you very much, guys. That was amazing. You did really well. Just keep that technique and just keep that in mind. Take your time. Don't rush. There's no rush for this. So just take your time. If you lose the guide, comb back down and go up again and find the guide before you cut. So when you start to see that hair coming through the comb that you've cut, just stick to that and you can't go wrong.
Okay.
All right. Amazing.
So much.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.